Welcome to Avocado Talks.
Hello. It's Luigi Caldeira, and here with me is
Alejandra, Alfonso.
Afonso or Alfonso?
Alfonso.
Alfonso.
Yes.
You know, in Portuguese, it's usually Afonso.
Afonso.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Is it also a name and a last name too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
Uh-huh.
Is it the same in Spanish?
In Spanish, if it's with S, is a name. It's with Z, letter Z, a zebra. It's a last name.
Oh,
So
interesting.
mine is with Z.
Living and learning.
Like Alfonso.
I'm not going to even try that because, you do it much better than I do. So, welcome to Avocado Talks. And so excited. This is
Am
great.
I? Yeah.
Yeah. You're feeling at home?
Like at home, yes.
Yeah, awesome.
At home, I always wear headphones. I have like a microphone like this. I feel like home. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
So, this is great. Exciting. And, let's dive right into it, what we're going to be talking about today, which is things you shouldn't do or say during your first date.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
It is so funny.
So, do you have any recollections of like a very funny or very odd first date?
I can say I remember once a guy. I met him I was with my friends at a nightclub in Venezuela. I met him there, and then he asked me to go to see him the following day. I remember I finished working, and then me and my friends, we went together to see him again. And then he saw me. We had like this dinner together. It was him and my friends as well. And then at the moment I was leaving, he grabbed my hand, something like this. He was like, "It was so nice to see you." So he used to call me Barbie.
Okay.
I don't know why, like Barbie. He thought I was a Barbie. That was cute. There was a Barbie it was, like dark hair, and he used to call me Barbie, but I don't remember the name of that Barbie.
Oh,
He
gotcha.
used to say the name of that Barbie, but I can't remember.
Uh-huh.
So let's say it's Kelly, Barbie Kelly.
Okay.
Goodbye, my Barbie Kelly. But next time, remember to do your nails, okay? Next time.
No.
And I was like, in my mind, I was like, see you never.
So he was criticizing your nails that were not as polished as
They were not
supposed
polished.
to be.
I was working. I was busy. I remember I was going to the college, working
Right.
at the same time. And it was like out of nothing. Like, let's get together. Okay. I didn't have the time,
Wow.
I didn't, I'm not the kind of woman. Let me do my hair. No,
Uh-huh.
my hair is straight and I go like that. But, that day I didn't use nail polish, and
Uh-huh.
that's a big thing for him. It's
Oh,
like,
wow.
he likes women to be perfect. And I'm like, okay, goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye. I mean, there's nobody perfect. And I mean, seriously?
Seriously. Yes.
That's a little intense. That's definitely a little intense.
Tell me about you.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember any kind of dates that were, kind of odd or funny. I don't really recall anything crazy, to be honest. No, my life is boring.
No, your life is not boring. It's just, it will come out. You will remember.
Yeah,
You will
yeah,
remember.
no, definitely. As we have the conversation, I think I'll try. Now, you see, it's not really that it was funny, but I'll tell you something about young Luigi. I'm talking about like 14 years old Luigi. Okay.
Okay.
I remember back in the days, chatting over those like chat rooms was big. I mean, we didn't have these apps that we have now. And, I remember I used to go all the time to like chat rooms and things like that. And I was in my city in Brazil, and I started talking to this guy on the chat room and whatever. And we decided to meet each other at the shopping plaza, like the mall in my city. But I was smart because you never know. These things are tricky, right? It's good to meet at a public place, but you never know. So I actually gave him the wrong descriptions of myself.
Okay.
Like I didn't say I let's say, I told him I was like tall and blonde and like blue eyes, like all these things. And he was actually honest about how he looked. So we got there and I saw him, and he was not the most handsome, and I walked out. That's it. I walked out. I was like, "Oh, interesting. That's you." No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. And I just walked out. Seriously. And I never spoke to him again. Sorry if you're listening to me and your feelings were hurt. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's what I did. I just walked out.
You didn't like it. That's
I
it.
didn't like him. And
Okay.
do you think that's okay to do? Like if you go on a first date and you just like walk out?
If the person makes you feel uncomfortable, like this is a different situation, but if you know the person you're seeing, like let's say my friend was dating a guy and she didn't like him the way he was treating her, and she said, "Excuse me, I need to use the restroom," and then she disappeared. So yes, you can do that because it's your time. You don't need to waste it with a person that is not appreciating you, or you don't like this person, not even
Right.
as a friend. So
Right.
yeah, no, it's fine. Like you, at that moment of your life, you were considering more important physical appearance, definitely. And it's true. There's one of my friends, she says, love is not blind. Like, let's
Right.
say you meet a person, you must like the person.
Yes.
Physically, let's say it's important. No, but you're so superficial. No, but the person that you must love the most is yourself. Take care of yourself. So looking good is going to make you feel good. You will
Right.
have a different attitude. You will walk different. You will
Yeah.
act differently. So that attracts.
It's true. It's
Okay.
true. And it's the first thing you're going to see, right? It's the
Yes.
physical appearance. You're not going to know the
Right.
person's intellectual unless you're already talking to them over an app or something like that.
Right.
Maybe you will get an understanding of,
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I think everybody has a story with someone you will be, you've been dating. You don't like this person, but you give this person a chance.
Right.
And then you see the guy gets his chance. Like,
Right.
they become a couple. That happened to me. I was once dating with a guy. I was like, I don't like him so much, but it was physically. I didn't like him. But talking to him made me laugh. I was enjoying his company. And yeah, we became a couple. But then, yeah.
So, what's a big turn off for you? You go on your first date, and let's assume it's the perfect location. It's the
Okay.
perfect. It's what you always dreamed of when you were a little girl. You know your Barbie self. Your Barbie self. So, okay, you show up to this perfect setting. What turns you off? You know, what you cannot deal with, because I know there's like a gray area of things that you're like, I don't like this, but I'll give this person a chance. But what really turns you off?
There are so many.
Okay.
There are so many.
Okay, so tell me.
Let's say the way this person addresses the waiter, like the waiter, the waitress, the way he treats or feels superior. I'm like, okay, I want to leave.
Got you. So for you, it's important.
How he treats others.
Right.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So you're always like,
Yes.
Do you kind of have like a mental notebook? Okay, check.
No, I think it doesn't happen that way.
Okay.
I think it's all about chemistry. Like you are sitting with a person, if it's for you or not, you will feel it. It's just like we tend to, let's say this is a good looking guy and this guy is treating the waiter really bad, but he has a good job position. He's making a lot of money. And then women are like, oh, well, maybe I can give him a chance. Maybe that night he was not in the mood, but no, you're becoming blind. You're
Yeah.
trying to cover what is obviously seen, that the guy's not. He's a jerk. So
Exactly.
run away. Like it's not going to get better. You're not going to make him change. So, but sometimes we care about, no, but if this is the person I'm dating, people will think, oh wow, yeah, she's enjoying. Look at her.
So treating, others badly, that's a turn off for you. What
Yes,
else? Tell me
absolutely.
another one or two.
If the person is showing food and I can see the food,
Oh. Oh no. That for me, I'll just walk out. I'll be like, Nope. It's disgusting.
Yes.
Yeah, no. I cannot imagine. I agree with you there. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you on the first one too, but this one is like, no, honey. No, 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 no.
No, yes.
What else?
Someone who doesn't let you decide on things, like let's say you're deciding what to eat on the menu, and then this person is like, no, you should, let's have this.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, no, that's not what I want to eat.
Yeah, that would turn me off too. I think one of the things that I hate going through in a first date, and I don't think anybody should do it, is talk about your ex.
Oh yeah, of course. Wow.
I mean, no. That's a subject you do not bring on a first date. Because I have gone, to a date where the person was just like talking about his ex and all of the bad qualities. Like, no. Like, I don't want to know, Maybe at a certain point in the relationship, when you're actually in a relationship, I think it's important to talk about previous experiences, but come on, not on a first date,
No,
right?
on the first date.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I figure. The other thing also is checking your phone.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Terrible. But some people are so addicted that they can't. They need to be checking their phone all the time. And I feel when you're checking your phone, you're not present. You're not in the moment, and you don't have that connection.
Absolutely.
You
Yes.
know? Yeah, first dates are weird.
First dates are weird.
So first
for
thing
everybody.
is, how do you're at the what do you do? Like, how do you handle a first day? Like, hey, how are you? Like, how do you even get it going? I think a lot of people are gonna want to know that.
I don't know, because I don't have a plan for it. But I can recommend, like, if you're going on a date, first date, it's ask this person to be okay. I know this is our first date, but let's try to be ourselves the most.
Yeah.
Because you try to show the best version of yourself all
Right.
the time.
Right.
Okay, you want to impress too.
Yeah.
And okay, it's not bad. You want to impress, but be yourself.
Right.
Don't act. Don't say things like. Don't.
Is it easy for you to recognize if someone is acting?
Yes,
Okay.
that's easy. You can feel it.
Yeah, you can.
Person
Most
is like
of the
uptight.
times.
Like it's not. And then try to make jokes. Try to
Yeah.
treat this person as. So I think it's like the best is like thinking this person is not going to be your boyfriend or girlfriend. This person is going to be your friend.
Okay.
So try to meet this friend.
That's a good approach. That's a good approach. Ale, kudos to you.
You see, thank you. But I have an experience.
Oh, okay.
That's why I learned this way.
Okay. So I want to know about this experience.
Okay, so I was in Venezuela a long time ago with my friend at let's say a country club. Like there's a pool and there's a guy who approached me and he said, "Hi, how are you?" with an Argentinian accent. And by that time, I was like, I don't like Argentinians that much because they feel like they're the best of the world, and I'm tired of that. Now I love them. That was my old me because I had a bad experience with one of them. Anyway,
Gotcha.
so this guy comes and talks in Argentinian accent. Then I start dating him. Then we became a couple. I introduced him to my family, the Argentinian here, there. And I used to be the type of person that I wanted to say everything about myself. Let's say I was studying 2 careers at the same time. I was also working. I can do this and that. And because you want to impress, you want people to get to know you right away. Wow, this girl is incredible.
She's the bomb.
Wow.
She's the best.
She's intelligent. She's good looking. And then I was missing listening to him. What happened was, it's something really funny.
Okay, I'm ready. I am ready.
This guy was not an Argentinian.
Okay.
And when I started having doubts about it, my mom, my sister, my friends were like, "Are you crazy, Alejandra? Obviously, he's an Argentinian. Look how he talks. He talks about Argentina. You haven't you met his mom?" And I was like, he doesn't have a good relationship with his mom. He doesn't let me talk to her. When I met her, he was like, "Oh, she lost her accent a long time ago." And he was a big liar, but terrible.
Wow.
And anyway, the story is long,
Okay.
but thank God we didn't. I confront him. Why do you do that? And he
Right.
told me because I wanted to impress you.
Right.
I wanted to, and then I started as a joke. I never thought I'd continue dating you. And then I couldn't go back. I couldn't
Right.
say because you would reject me, and it was too late.
Wow,
And I
that's
was like,
insane.
yeah,
That's a crazy experience. But you see, being in the moment so important when you're on a first date.
yeah,
Because
absolutely.
when you're like somewhere else and you're not there, like yeah, you can definitely fall for all kinds of
Exactly.
things.
So that taught me now, from now on, I'm going to listen to everything this person is going to tell me.
Right.
I'm not going to pretend to be the most interesting person here. No, 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 no. So tell me about you.
Oh,
So where are you at questions like that?
well,
And not yes, no questions, open questions.
right.
What does it make you say that? Why are you thinking about this?
Yes.
And yes,
So
always.
yeah, so it gives an opportunity for the person to be hopefully their most authentic selves, right?
Yes.
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
What about showing up late?
Oh, that's me all the time.
But on a first date,
On a first date, yes, I'm late. Sorry.
do you think that's okay? I
No,
mean,
that's not okay.
I know you are late, but how would you feel if the guy's late?
Oh, no, no, I don't like that.
Oh.
I don't like that.
Mm.
No, let's say if you're going to a restaurant, you make a reservation, you
Right.
have to be on time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no, I'm always on time usually. For
Should I say how long you were late today? Should I expose
it's
you?
different. I missed an exit.
No, but yeah, being late, I think on a first date is not a good sign.
No.
Because at the end of the day, you're investing your time and your energy into meeting this new person. I think it should be, you know, mutual.
Mutual.
It
Yes,
should be mutual.
absolutely. Yes.
You know, another thing also is that you were saying that you did during this talk that you had with this guy. Only talking about yourself is not the way to go either. I mean, it can get really boring, and some people will stay there and it'll be like, just talking about how awesome they are and stuff. And you're like, well, what about me? I mean, this is,
Right. Yes.
an interaction of two people. Come on,
True. So it got to the point that I'm the person who asks the most questions during a date.
Do you feel an
So-
interview is like hold on. Do you feel that a date is like an interview for you?
Kind of.
Because you're asking a lot of questions? That's
Kind
probably
of.
like...
But if the person ends up only answering my question, never asking me back,
Mm-hmm.
not knowing or not wanting like to get to know me, what I think, then this is another turn off for me.
Okay.
This person is not interested in what I want to say about this topic we're talking about. It's just about him. So goodbye.
Whenever you have a
Goodbye.
topic... Goodbye. Whenever you have a topic like that, do you already kind of prepare your answers? Like... Or do you just, say whatever you want to say, and then when because that happens to me sometimes. I'll ask
You
a question.
overthink? So for sure you made the whole speech for each question.
For every question, I'm like, dude. No, but what I'm saying is, sometimes I will ask a question, and then, I'll be asked the same question. I'm like, oh, I never thought about that. Like,
Right.
I thought about asking you this question, but I don't even know. I haven't had a chance to think about this myself,
Mm-hmm.
and that is good. It's good. It pushes you to another level,
Yes.
on getting to know yourself,
But I think what you said, you prepare yourself for a date, the possible questions. I'm going to say this. I'm going to. Blah, blah. Sometimes I bet you never follow the script,
Right.
and that's good
It
because
is
you let
good.
yourself go. You good. You enjoy the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. You should. I mean, as much as you can.
This is not
especially-
Hollywood. This
Right.
is not a novella or movie. You have to be yourself.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Now, very tricky question for you, okay?
Okay.
First date, you're there, you're talking, having a great conversation. Is it okay to kiss that person on a first date?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Because I mean, Brazilians, we're big on kissing each other,
Okay.
or we're big kissers, I should say. And I mean, for me, I feel totally comfortable, being on a date. And if there's that chemistry, whenever I'm walking him out the door, or
Yes.
leaving him at his house or whatever it may be, I would be okay with kissing. You too?
Yes, but as you said, depend on the chemistry. It must be something that it just happens.
Right.
Not like I'm definitely going to kiss him. He's so good looking. No, no. Something that just happens. For women, that can be a little different because let's say you kiss the guy, then the next date, what? Am I going to hold his hand?
Right.
Do I have to let him hug me more? Maybe touch my leg when we are watching a movie, or touch me more my leg, or
Or
and then
yeah.
and then so sometimes I was taught like give them less,
Okay.
so you have more control over the situation, and if that makes you feel better, do it that way, like give less.
Okay.
Because if you give everything, then
Okay.
there's
So now
no
let's be honest. I want to
Uh-huh.
have this subject. We're going to talk about this.
Okay.
First date. Is it okay to have sex on your first date?
absolutely.
You didn't even hesitate, girl.
Meio pena.
You didn't even hesitate. You're like, absolutely, I'm doing it.
But again, depend on the person.
Right. Yeah. No, I agree. I agree.
Yes.
It depends on the person.
Right.
Do you think that maybe, let's say, maybe you meet someone and it's not necessarily a date, it's something more like,
Casual.
like casual hookup, whatever these people are calling it nowadays. So do you think it's okay to have a date like after that? How do you feel if you have a sexual interaction with someone and then your official date actually happens after that? How would you feel about that?
Okay, I think I have always done it.
You have always done that? Oh my God,
Not
you're
always,
naughty.
not always.
You're naughty.
Not always, not always. Okay, so as I said, depends on the person, and
Right.
sometimes, let's say you kiss on the first date, and you also had sex with this person on the first date because you felt it that
Right.
way. Okay, no problem, no judgments here. But maybe if you're doing that, you are aware, like probably I'm never going to see him again. So let me enjoy myself here, or let's enjoy this moment. Goodbye, goodbye. But then you realized, oh, I like this person. I would like to see this person again. Why
Right.
not? You can see this person again. And then if this person feels the same, go out.
Right.
And let's try this time for lunch, just for lunch. Just for lunch. You finish the lunch, everybody goes in their own way.
Right.
And then you see, oh, I like the conversation, so let's continue. I mean, we're adults here. Like,
Yeah.
Everybody's on the same page, I think.
Yeah.
That we're the same. The other person is thinking, I also want to see what is going to happen.
more.
What's
Yeah.
more with this person. So
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's great. I agree with you. I think it's fine. If there's chemistry and if you
Yes.
want to explore it, you do it. Be in the moment, feel the moment. Don't do anything you don't want to do.
Yes.
If both people are on the same page on,
Right.
getting to the sexy part, fine. Hey,
Yes.
it's whatever works for you,
Exactly. It's like, let yourself, like, don't. The thing is that we're following a script. Everybody's following a script.
Right.
This is the first date. We go out. Has to be our most memorable moment. Our kiss has to be under the moon at the beach. No, maybe it's going to be something very fast. I
Right.
don't know. And not in the best place or beautiful place ever, but it's going to mean something to you.
Yes.
And then keep dating the person, then become something extraordinary, because every story has to be different.
Right.
So it's fun to hear.
Yes, and every day is different. I mean, you just have to do what you want to do at the moment. What's a successful date for you? Like, that you can remember? Oh, it's like eating popcorn, watching a movie. Like, what do you think is like, okay, if I do this, then I'm gonna have a good time.
Obviously, the one that you have expectations, and these expectations are met and more than you were expecting. And let's say perfect day that where two people laugh a lot,
Okay. Having fun.
having fun.
For me is eating.
It's eating,
Have to
not
go.
laugh.
I think it's good to laugh and all of that.
Okay.
Absolutely. But I think being in a place where they have good food.
Oh yes, food, but laughs are important.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you can eat and be
Boring.
any place, but
Yeah.
you can be bored
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
enjoying. Oh my God, this hummus is delicious.
Yeah, yeah. Chemistry, chemistry, food, sex will be cool.
Yes.
If it happens, if it gets there, hey, why not? Absolutely. Yeah. Do whatever you want, you know? What else? What else do you have funny and exciting about first dates?
I also should add dancing.
Okay.
Dancing is cool. Well, I love dancing, so
What if the
Yes.
person has like two left feet? How do you handle that?
just watch me, okay? You sit and watch me.
Oh my God, you're so mean. Because it can happen. Dancing can intimidate people.
Right? Yes.
Because if someone is not a good dancer, then how do you handle that? The person may not feel comfortable. Did you ever have to experience that? You go on a date and like you really want to dance, and the person's like, oh, maybe tomorrow,
Yeah, it's not fun.
right?
No. But
So
depends. Like if the person makes me make some moves, like stand next to me, not the best dancer, but like enjoy himself. Well, I enjoy that too.
okay, enjoy the
Uh-huh.
moment,
It's
enjoy what's
fun.
going on there.
Yes, I like that.
Got you. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Amazing. This is great.
Amazing.
So I have a song. This time is a song
Okay.
by Blink 182
Okay.
that discusses a little bit of this feeling of like a first date. And I wanted to share it with you.
Okay.
So it goes like this. In the car, I just can't wait to pick you up on your very first date. Is it cool if I hold your hand? Is it wrong if I think it's lame to dance? Do you like my stupid hair? Would you guess that I didn't know what to wear? I'm just scared of what you think. You make me nervous, so I really can't eat. So it's cool,
It's cool.
know?
I love it.
This
Nice.
feeling of a first date. Do you
The-
think the guy
The
has...
adrenaline is amazing, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh, he's here, he's here. Oh.
Oh my, do you think... What do you think in nowadays? Like, do you think the guy has to go and pick you up?
No, now I'm seeing women more doing what guys used to be supposed to be doing, like proposing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, going straight to them. Hey, I think you're cute. And then the guy goes, wow, okay, what do you want?
Right.
And that's cool that things like that are changing because we used to think that for men it's easier. Actually, it's not easier because it's a big risk.
Right.
Feeling rejection is not something nice, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And I think it's changing. Women can pick up a guy. It doesn't matter.
What about splitting bills? Like,
Splitting bills. That is, yeah. I think depend on the culture. Let's say I think in Spain they split bills and France as well. But in Venezuela, yeah, the man pays
right.
everything.
In Brazil, it's kind of
How is
that
for you?
too. I mean, for me, I think whoever invites pays.
Okay.
At least the first date. If I'm the one who is inviting you out, then I think I should pay. I think it's uncomfortable when people are, in that moment of like, okay, do I have to take my card out? Are we splitting it? Like, I don't know. It's kind of
Yes.
uncomfortable.
Yes.
I would rather just avoid it and be like, okay, here's my card. I'll get this. Maybe you get it next time.
That's
Fine.
nice. That's
you
good.
know.
Yeah.
But it's just a little bit of extra stress,
Yes.
to put
Yes.
on yourself or on the other person, So
Right.
I usually like to take the initiative and be like, if I invited.
Good.
Yeah.
I heard about a girl saying like, "Hey, if I have my money, I can work for my money. I can afford this dinner. I can afford these drinks. Okay, but if you want to impress me, if you want to have my time for you, if you're inviting me, you should pay for everything. If you cannot pay for everything, then you're not at my level." That's what she said in a video. Then you're not on my level and you're not impressing me because I can pay for mine and yours, but you're not impressing me, so goodbye.
Okay, so the impressing there is strictly financial, right?
Definitely for her, yes, it
Yeah,
is.
interesting. I mean, for me, not as important. I think you can impress in other ways, not only on finance. But I think, I think if you go into a date, I think you should be prepared to pay for all of it
Definitely,
yourself.
yes. You never know if you will end up
Never
washing
know.
dishes.
Yeah. Hey, that's gonna be your job at the end of the day. Hey, you don't have enough money, you're gonna have to wash the dishes for sure. Well, thank you so much. This is great. I
Thank
think
you, Luigi.
I would love to know what our friends listening to this have to share with us on their personal stories on a first date
Yep,
and what they like or don't like. So
that would be awesome.
yeah,
Yes.
write to us on TikTok or on Instagram. We'd love to hear and maybe share your story on our
Yeah.
next podcast. Thank you, Ale.
Thank you, Luigi. This was
And
fun.
yes, it was. And I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye, Avocado Talks.
Adios.
Bye.